Joseph P. Kennedy Sr. was a wealthy businessman and investor known for his connections to the mob. Kennedy amassed his fortune through various ventures, including investments in the stock market, Hollywood, and real estate. In the early 1920s, during Prohibition, Kennedy entered the illegal bootlegging business, partnering with notorious gangster Frank Costello to import and distribute liquor. This association provided Kennedy with direct ties to the underworld, which he leveraged to secure lucrative business deals. Throughout the 1930s and 1940s, he maintained close relationships with prominent mob figures such as Luciano and Meyer Lansky. These connections helped him finance his numerous enterprises, including his Hollywood studio, which produced successful films like Gone with the Wind and The Wizard of Oz. Kennedy's political influence also played a crucial role in his son John F. Kennedy's rise to the presidency in 1960. According to some accounts, Kennedy utilized his mob connections to influence the election outcome, particularly in closely contested states like Illinois. Although the full extent of his involvement in alleged vote manipulation remains unclear, his long history with organized crime is well documented. In 1963, John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States, was assassinated in Dallas, Texas. Despite numerous investigations, the true perpetrators remain unknown. One theory suggests that the mafia orchestrated the assassination, feeling betrayed after helping JFK win the 1960 election. Another theory posits a connection to Joseph Kennedy's ties to organized crime, suggesting that his dealings with the mob may have indirectly influenced the tragic event. The theory that JFK's assassination was linked to mafia support in the 1960 election gains some credence from the narrow margins by which he won key states like Illinois. Some even speculated that Joe Kennedy distributed whiskey to swing votes in certain states. If the mafia helped JFK become president, they would have expected leniency towards their activities. However, the Kennedy administration's aggressive stance against organized crime, particularly under Attorney General Robert Kennedy, may have led the mafia to seek revenge. Robert Kennedy, appointed Attorney General in 1961, targeted organized crime with high-profile investigations into figures like Sam Giancana of the Chicago outfit and Carlos Marcello of the New Orleans crime family. His efforts, including the introduction of the Wiretap Act of 1968, threatened the mafia's operations. Thus, it is plausible that the mafia viewed JFK's assassination as retaliation for Robert Kennedy's crackdown on their activities and which seemingly led to the assassination of Robert Kennedy in 1968. Kennedy Sr.'s connections to organized crime were a significant, though often shadowy, aspect of his business and political endeavors. These relationships not only facilitated his financial success but also played a controversial role in his family's political legacy. While the full extent and details of his dealings with the mob remains a subject of speculation and debate, it is clear that his criminal connections were integral to his career and the rise of the Kennedy dynasty.